And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Keys. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, G-Man Evans. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs. Situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot.
Strike one. And a bunt towards third. And foul. Hit weakly on the ground. To first. And an easy out to start the game. And time down for the Marlins lineup. Batting seventh, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one. Derek Hill.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. You know, I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages as he...
So up next, Kyle Stowers. 2 for 6 so far in the series. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Until they make you make an adjustment.
To the right side, Carroll sends it to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. Jonah Bride will hit next. 0 for 6 in the series.
It's still impressive to watch.
On the ground, right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. End of a half inning of play. No score. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Cal Quantrill.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Bottom of the first, stepping in the long ball threat, Carl McDowell. That one pulled foul. He gets there with the slide. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. Let's take a look at our lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading to runs, but this whole...
Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's his 8th home run of the year, and the Marlins jump out in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific...
That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That one to first. Albert takes it himself. One out in the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your team. You figure out where he's calling strikes. You pretty much...
Albert. He's in there. And they lead by 2. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You bet.
Foul ball there. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1, and that's 2. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The Marlins lead this one 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Ray Bennett. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. We've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing but...
Kelly Lee now at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits. So
and that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Jamal Jackson digs in now. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Tanner Boyle, the next to hit.
Not getting the results he...
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they trail by 1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
So far. High in the air, out to right. Makes the grab. That is the inning. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. This to center field. Gladney coming on. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. They take the force out and one away in the top of the third.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And it gets by him. Coming home.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
One out, runner at second. And now, Jonah Bride.
Good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Norby. He's already homered here in this player. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4,
That's an out.
3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And that one hammered. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Getting in his first at bat. Fought off foul. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And they put the tag on him for the out. Drilled out towards left center field. That one back there. And it hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
That one out to right. Conine on his way over. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's the speedy catcher, Ray Bennett. 1 for 1. Slow roller to third. And a foul ball. Bennett turning some heads with this recent stretch of him. Right side. Gets it to first. And that is that. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to inning number 4. Miami's out in front, 3-1. And we're back. Start of the 4th, and at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. And that one popped to short. Settles under it. Nabs it. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Rips one to right, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Kelly Leak. That gets by him. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
First and second, no outs. Jackson will hit next. The 0-1. And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And stepping in is the speedy Tanner Boyle. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. And now the center fielder, Willie Hayes.
Well, there's a reason why he's at
Lopez. To second, there's one. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. A single his first time. The other way. Falls it in, and there's one away. So the lineup flips over. And up next for Miami, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 2 in this one.
3-0.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. 2 on, 1 out. And now Kyle Stowers.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. He flips it to second in time. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So up next, Benny Rodriguez, 1 for 2. If you don't get towards first, Mervis. And he handles it himself for the out. And now it's going to be Jefferson Albert. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the DH, Jonah Bride.
Well, they kept him playing against him.
That one fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Connor Norby. He launched this solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
So digging in, Otto Lopez. That's a base hit. Run scores.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Porter snags it for the 2nd out. And now for the Marlins, Derek Hill. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lopez headed for 3rd. Coming home. He will score.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
2 outs, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. And that one lifted in the air center field. Gladney sizes this one up. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. The Marlins lead it 6-2. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here is Ray Bennett. Out to short. Edwards. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
So man aboard, the Bambino Porter. Now rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Stowers makes the grab, 1 away. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Kelly Lee. Singing you. Liner, and that should be extra bases.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That's it for Cal Quantrill, and not a great performance, but he leaves with a big lead. New arm when we get back. New pitcher for the Marlins, Seth Martinez. He last pitched 2 days ago.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite
Fouled off left side.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
Squirts away a little bit.
2-1.
Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jesus Tinoco, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Cronin. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hill sizing this one up. He's got it, and the inning is over. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Kit Keller.
We come from cities near and far. We've got Canadians.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Xavier Edwards.
His hand really well.
Albert. He takes it on his own, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. That's a hit. One gone, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Jonah Bride. Roll to short, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. Marlins on top, 6-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Foul ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that's going to bang against the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. McDowell, the next to hit. Not your prototypical drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. That one is gone. He nails one out to right. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they cut it to the deficit. It's 6-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Seth Martinez will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Anthony Bender. He's into the game with the bases empty. Next to hit, Benny Rodriguez. 1 for 3. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But
Edwards. Over to first. That's it out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Ray Bennett getting ready to on the ground right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw, and they don't get an out on the play. He caught it behind his back. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 6-4 ball game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The 8th inning is coming your way next. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. Out towards left center. And a quick out, number 1. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. And that one fouled off.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull.
That one the other way. That's a hit. Runner on the go. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Gladney on the move. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And now for the Marlins, Derek Hill.
A great spot for a hitter to be in.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're up 6-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Andrew Nardi.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Kelly Lee digs in now. A switch hitter batting right. High fly ball out into left center field. Edwards makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now the left fielder, Jamal Jackson. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now Tanner Boyle. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Fortes down to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. Through 8 full, Miami's out in front, 6-4. And we're back. Now at the plate, Matt Mervis. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Man at first, nobody out. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-4. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
You're out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kit Keller is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Calvin the Dude gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Power slider guy there. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered.
And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag. Now one gone in the ninth.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Up the middle. And now two gone. Two outs, base is empty. And now here's the Marlins DH, Jonah Bride. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across, and the inning is over. Two-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now an 8-4 score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jesus Tinoco.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here, that one ripped but foul. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Stowers on the move to the alley. Makes the grab, one down. Now here is Carl McDowell. He's already homered in this game. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the swing, and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Brings it in. Two away. So they're down to their final out. And the batter now, Benny Rodriguez. 1 for 4 with a double. Ground ball, and this should do it. No throw, he's safe at first.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
So digging in, Jefferson Albert. 0 for 4. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. Throw there. Safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big
swing, and he breaks his bat. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, this team just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
Dion, Tay, Carl, come look at this.